where we bring you the latest insights, reviews, and updates from the world of motorcycles. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about adventure bikes of the year, the 2025 Yamaha Tenere 700. With its rugged reliability, balanced performance, and a loyal following across the globe, the Tenere 700 has become a benchmark in the middleweight adventure segment. And now, for 2025, Yamaha has made some thoughtful updates without messing with the winning formula. Whether you're a seasoned overlander, a weekend trail seeker, or someone considering their first ADV bike, the 2025 Tenere 700 brings a lot to the table. Let's get into it. Design and styling updates. At first glance, the 2025 Yamaha Tenere 700 doesn't stray far from the aggressive, rally-inspired design that's become its signature. But look closer and you'll spot a few refinements. Yamaha has updated the graphics and color schemes for a fresher, more modern look. This year's model comes in two new colorways: Raven Black with striking yellow accents, and a more understated desert sand variant that leans into the bike's darker roots. The compact fairing and high-mounted fenders still scream off-road intent, while the 4-LED headlamp setup retains its signature rally aesthetic. The seat, at 34.4 inches, remains tall and adventure-focused, though Yamaha has slightly reworked the padding for improved long-distance comfort. Engine and performance. Under the hood, or rather, under the tank, the Tenere 700 continues with the tried-and-true 689 cubic centimeters parallel twin CP2 engine. It's the same motor that powers the MT-07, known for its bulletproof reliability, linear power delivery, and that signature cross-plane crank character. Output remains consistent with previous models, around 72 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 50 pound-foot of torque at 6,500 RPM. That might not seem like much on paper, especially compared to the horsepower wars happening in the ADV space, but in practice, the Tenere's engine delivers smooth, usable power that works beautifully off-road and on. For 2025, Yamaha has made some slight tweaks to fuel mapping for smoother low-end throttle response, especially in technical terrain. It's not a major overhaul, but enough to give you a bit more confidence when crawling over rocks or navigating tight forest trails. Electronics and rider aids. This is one area where Yamaha has continued to evolve cautiously. The original Tenere 700 was praised for its minimalist approach and for riders who wanted less tech getting in the way. But for 2025, Yamaha has struck a nice balance between simplicity and modern convenience. The bike now comes with switchable ABS, 3 modes, and the new 5-inch TFT display replaces the previous LCD unit. The updated screen is more readable in sunlight and comes with smartphone connectivity via Yamaha's My Ride app, allowing you to view notifications, access ride data, and even customize certain settings. One of the most welcome changes is the addition of adjustable traction control, a feature many riders have been asking for. It's still easy to disable for those who prefer full manual control off-road, but it's a nice safety net for slippery or unfamiliar conditions. Cruise control is still absent, which might disappoint touring-focused riders, but in keeping with the bike's off-road DNA, Yamaha has chosen to keep things basic and robust. Suspension and handling. Suspension remains a standout feature of the Tenere 700, and for 2025, Yamaha hasn't messed too much with a good thing. You still get a fully adjustable 43mm KYB front fork with 8.3 inches of travel, and a link-type rear shock offering 7.9 inches. However, damping characteristics have been subtly revised for better compliance over uneven terrain, especially at higher speeds. The chassis remains lightweight and incredibly flickable for an ADV bike, with a steel double cradle frame that offers the right mix of stiffness and flexibility. At 452 pounds wet, the Tenere 700 is still one of the lightest bikes in its class, which translates into excellent maneuverability both on and off the road. Whether you're navigating ruts, rocks, or twisty backroads, the Tenere feels planted and predictable. And thanks to its narrow profile and central mass, it's surprisingly forgiving for newer adventure riders. Wheels, tires, and brakes. The Tenere 700 retains its 21-inch front and 18-inch rear spoked wheels, emphasizing its off-road intent. These come fitted with Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR tires, which strike a solid balance between on-road grip and off-road traction. For riders who are more dirt-focused, swapping to full novice is straightforward, thanks to the tube tire setup. Braking duties are handled by dual 282mm front discs and a single 245mm rear disc, both with ABS. The 3-mode ABS system now includes a new off-road mode, allowing rear ABS to be turned off while keeping the front engaged, an essential feature for trail braking in loose terrain. Fuel capacity and range. Fuel range remains one of the strong points of the Tenere 700. The 4.2-gallon, 16-liter tank combined with the efficient CP2 engine delivers real-world ranges of around 230 to 250 miles, depending on riding conditions. For remote rides where fuel stops are scarce, that's a huge advantage. While Yamaha hasn't increased the tank size for 2025, aftermarket options and auxiliary solutions are readily available for riders planning long-distance expeditions. Ergonomics and comfort. One of the reasons the Tenere 700 has such a loyal following is its ergonomic versatility. Whether seated or standing, the rider triangle is comfortable and natural. For 2025, Yamaha has made small tweaks to the seat foam density and grip pattern to reduce fatigue during long rides. The handlebars are wide and high, allowing for easy standing when off-road. The foot pegs are roomy and offer good grip, with removable rubber inserts for those who want more traction in muddy or wet conditions. Wind protection remains decent with the mid-sized windscreen, though taller riders might still want to opt for aftermarket solutions. Handguards come standard, and the cockpit feels spacious without being bulky. Customization and aftermarket support. The Tenere 700 is a blank canvas for adventure. From panniers to bash plates, rally towers, upgraded suspension, and GPS mounts, there's no shortage of ways to make this bike your own. Yamaha also offers a growing list of genuine accessories, including center stands, comfort seats, and performance parts. The 2025 model retains full compatibility with most existing aftermarket parts, which is great news for those upgrading from earlier models. Who is the Tenere 700 for? If you're looking for a no-nonsense, capable, and reliable adventure bike that won't overwhelm you with electronics or weight, the 2025 Yamaha Tenere 700 continues to be a top contender. It's not the most powerful bike in the segment, nor is it the most luxurious, but it doesn't try to be. This is a motorcycle built for riders who value simplicity, durability, and performance in real-world conditions. Whether you're commuting, trail riding, or crossing continents, the Tenere 700 is ready to go wherever you are, and keep going. Pricing and availability. Yamaha has kept pricing competitive. The 2025 Tenere 700 is expected to land in dealerships with a starting MSRP of around $10,800, depending on your market. That's excellent value considering the build quality, capability, and updates for this year. Availability will vary by region, but most major markets should see the bike arriving in the latter half of 2025. Pre-orders have already begun in some regions due to high demand. Final thoughts. The 2025 Yamaha Tenere 700 doesn't reinvent the wheel, and that's a good thing. Yamaha has focused on refining and evolving an already beloved platform without adding unnecessary complexity. The updated electronics, improved suspension tuning, and upgraded TFT display are all welcome additions that enhance the ride without compromising the bike's core identity. If you're in the market for a rugged, reliable, and endlessly customizable adventure motorcycle, the Tenere 700 should absolutely be on your shortlist. Yamaha continues to prove that you don't need excessive power or tech to build an incredible adventure bike, you just need the right ingredients. Thanks for tuning in to Bike Future. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Would you ride the 2025 Tenere 700, or are you waiting for something even bigger? Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next one.